good morning children. How are you all? Hope you all are safe at home. Okay. So we are learning about computers. So in previous classes we have learned what are the devices and before evaluating the computer and after evaluating how to save your files and folders in the system. Okay. Now in the second lesson I have shown what are the components of Internet Explorer window. Okay. So how to create the new folders, subfolders in that, and how to move, delete, how to copy, how to paste those folders. I will show you whenever you come back to the school. Okay. Because you may practice in your laptops and many of the parents are working from home. So you may do something to those folders which they have saved. Okay, that's why I'll skip that. Whenever you come back, that time I'll show you about folders. Okay, today we will learn about input and output devices. Okay, so input devices. In the input process output cycle, what is the process, how it goes? Just we will start from there, and after that I'll explain about input and output devices. Okay. First we will start with input process output cycle. You know that, you have that in your third class. Again I will revise that. So input, from where we are giving? From keyboard we will type information. Isn't it? Input will give input data. So how many parts in CPU? So this is CPU. So process and storage is done in CPU. Storage is done in CPU. So next output. The output is displayed on monitor. Isn't it? So in CPU how many parts are there? ALU, arithmetic logic unit, and memory. So next one is CU, control unit. So whatever you type from keyboard, whatever you give from keyboard, so that is stored in memory, and it is displayed on monitor. That whole thing is controlled by control unit. If any calculations are there, it goes to the ALU, and that result also stored in memory and it is displayed on the monitor. This is the input, process, output cycle. Okay, now we will learn what are the input devices through which only one keyboard we know. Isn't it? So through how many devices we can give the input data, and on how many devices we will get the output, those we will learn now. So all these input and output devices comes under hardware. You can touch and feel, you can see those. So now we will start about input devices. So input device means through which device you can give the information to the computer. So what is input? Whatever you give, that is called as input data. Isn't it? So it may be some letters, or it may be numbers, or it may be some photograph, or it may be some copy of a paper. Whatever the input you want to give, that we can give from different devices. Through which device you are giving that input data, that is called as input device. So what is our lesson name? Input devices and output devices. Input and output devices. First we will learn about input device. So what is the input data which you give to the computer? Whatever you enter into the computer or whatever you give to the computer, that is called as input. Input data. So through which device you are giving that input data, that is called as input device. Through which device you are giving this input data, that is called as input device. that is called as device. Input device. So this input, it may be input data, it may be letter, number, or it may be any picture or image, photograph. So all these are called as input data. Whatever you enter, whatever you give to the computer, that is called as input data. So now we will see what are the input devices. Through how many devices we can give the input data. That we will learn now. So input devices. The first input device is keyboard. Using keyboard we will type information into the computer. Writing from keyboard is called as typing. What is the use of keyboard? We can type. What we can type? We can type letters. Letters means A to Z. Alphabets. Using these alphabets, you can make words. Isn't it? Words, sentences you can make. Words, sentences. Sentences we can make. So next one is numbers. We can type numbers. So using these numbers, how many number keys are there? 0 to 9. So using these number keys, we can make number of digits of numbers we can make. And we have the special characters. We can type special characters like so star symbol, plus symbol, slash symbol, question mark symbol, greater than, less than. So all these some special characters we can type from keyboard. So and we have special keys also. So those you know we have learned in second class, isn't it? Special keys. So these special keys are enter key, next caps lock key. All this you know. Again I am repeating. Third one, shift key, backspace key, space bar. These are the special keys on keyboard. We have some more keys, alt key, control key, all those also we have. And the fourth one is arrow keys. Arrow keys also we have on the keyboard. You can control the cursor using these arrow keys. So these are called as cursor movement keys or cursor control keys. These four keys we use to type information and to control the movement of the cursor. So whenever you take that cursor, using these arrow keys, it will be moved and there you can type the information, or you can use the backspace to erase the letters. You can use this caps lock to type capital letters. Okay, we can type letters, numbers, special characters from keyboard, and we have these special keys to work different operations, and these arrow keys to move the cursor in 4 directions. The next second one is mouse. Second input device is mouse. So writing from keyboard is called as typing. So here we are giving letters and numbers and special characters as input data. The second device is mouse. So how many buttons a mouse has? 2 buttons, isn't it? Mouse has 2 buttons, left button and right button. Left button, right button. And in the middle it has scroll wheel. So what is the use of mouse? We can draw pictures and we can color pictures. We can play a movie, or you can select an object. We can select an object. So what are the operations we can do with the mouse? With mouse we can click, isn't it? So this also we have in second class. We can click and we can right click, double click, and we can drag and drop any object. Drag and drop any object. So these are the operations we can perform using mouse. These three are the uses of a mouse. Okay. So how many buttons a mouse has? 2 buttons, left button and right button. In the middle it has the scroll wheel. So we can draw pictures, we can color pictures, we can select any object. Okay. Now what are the operations we can perform using this mouse? We can click, double click and right click. We can drag and drop any object. This is the second input device. What is the input we are giving from this mouse? Drawings or selecting any object. So suppose if you want to play any movie or any rhymes, what we will do? We will type from keyboard that rhyme name and it will be opened in YouTube. There you will click that object, you are selecting that object. After that it will be played there like that. So here you are using keyboard to type and you are using that mouse to select that object and to play that object. So next third one is, okay, so keyboard and mouse. Mouse we are using with the desktop or with the laptop also you can use that mouse. Instead of mouse in laptop we use touchpad. So you have this touchpad with the 2 keys. So left button and right button here. Here you can move the mouse. This is the touchpad in laptop. So instead of mouse we use this touchpad. Next, the third one is scanner. So third input device is scanner. So in this scanner, any printed object, any paper, suppose if you want to send your mark sheet or your textbook sheets to other persons, to your friends, that time you can scan that page and you can send it to your friend. So this one makes any hard copy, any image into the electronic image into the system. So if you keep one paper in the scanner, suppose any printed paper in scanner, so it will make the electronic image into the system. So here you can see that electronic image. So any printed paper that is or written, that one is converted into electronic image. Electronic image into the computer. For that we use this scanner. Suppose if you want to send any written information to others through mail also you can send this, or through WhatsApp also you can send that information. And to convert any image into the electronic image, that time we use this scanner. So in these scanners also we have some other scanner, barcode readers, all those. Suppose if you are buying, if you want to buy any book or any item, that time what they will do in supermarkets, they will read that scanner, use that barcode reader. That also scans the image, and after writing that price, after paying that price, you can buy that item. Okay, those you will learn in higher classes. Okay, just whatever the page you will give, that you can make it as electronic image into the computer using scanner. Okay, next fourth one is digital camera. Digital camera. So digital camera we all know. Using this we can take pictures, photographs. You can take photographs, and with the cable you can copy these photographs into the computer. You can send those, or you can make photo albums, or you can watch those on the computer. You can save those into the system. So here what is the input? Input data is photograph. Using digital camera, First you have to take the photographs and using the cable, by connecting the cable from camera to computer, we will copy those photographs into the computer. So fifth one is web camera. So this web camera also same. So this web camera we can connect it to the computer so that it can record the videos. Record video. So using this web camera you can record video or any chat. If you are chatting with others, that time you can see that person from this camera into your computer, and others can see you. Others can see you also. Okay. So for video chats also we can use this web camera. Video chat. So like video calls you are making from smartphones, same you can chat, video chatting also you can do using this web camera connected to the desktop. So on laptops you have inbuilt camera. Okay, if you don't have, then that time you can connect the web camera to that. Okay. So next one is microphone. So next sixth is microphone. So this microphone, using this microphone you can record sounds. So different sounds you can record. So if you talk in that time also you can record your sound. Okay. And with the headset also we are getting microphone. So with headset you can listen, and from that microphone you can talk. Okay. Others can listen through that. So next one is microphone, and microphone with headset. So separate you can get with headset also. You can get this microphone. The use is to record sounds. So these are the input devices. So what are the input devices we have learned? Keyboard. Next is mouse. So in laptops, touchpad. Third one is web camera. Fourth is digital camera. Fifth one is microphone. With headset. Okay. So sixth is camera. You have learned about all these 6 devices through which you can give the input data. So from keyboard, letters, numbers, special characters. From mouse, you can select any object. You can draw pictures and color pictures. Web camera, videos. You can record video and you can do the video chatting. Digital camera, here we are giving the photographs as input to the computer. So using microphone, with a headset we will get, or separate microphone you will get. Using this you can record sounds. Scanner, you can make any printed one or written one as electronic image into the computer. All these are the input devices. Now we will see what are the output devices. So output devices means on which device you can watch the information, whatever you typed or whatever you copied into the system. You can watch on those and you can take the printout using those devices. Now we will see what are the output devices. The first one, the first and foremost output device is monitor. So monitor, it looks like a TV. Whatever you enter, type from keyboard, whatever you play using mouse, that you can watch on the monitor. Whether it is typed one or it is drawing or it is a video or it is any photograph, that you can watch on the monitor. So it is a display unit. Monitor is a display unit. So in this monitor we have 2 types of monitors, CRT monitors and TFT monitors. Nowadays we are using this TFT monitors, and our smartphones also have this TFT screens. Smartphones have this TFT screens. Okay, the first device is monitor. you can watch whatever you are typing, whatever you are drawing, whatever the picture you copied, whatever the image you scanned, all those you can watch on the monitor. The second device is printer. So whatever you see on the system, that you can take as a printout. Suppose you type your information, your name, class, section, all those, that you can take as a printout. Okay, where we are typing that? What is the application we are using to write information? Notepad. So on that notepad you can type your information, that you can take as printout. Whatever you type, whatever you see in the system, that is called as soft copy. Whatever you take printout as on a sheet of paper, that is called as printout, that is called as hard copy. Okay, soft copy, whatever you see in the system, whatever you take as a printout, that is called as hard copy. Okay, so in this printer, what we can do? We can take the printout on a sheet of paper. On a sheet of paper. So in this printer, we have three types of printers. So nowadays everyone is using laser printers, but we have three types of printers: dot matrix printer, inkjet printer, laser printer. Okay, these three types of printers we use laser printer. So nowadays everyone is using laser printer. Okay, these are the three types of printers. Okay, this is about printer. So next, third one is speakers. Third output device is speakers. So using speakers, we will listen the louder volume. To get or to listen louder volume, we use these speakers. Volume, we use these speakers. Okay. So this we can connect to the computer and we will get the louder volume. Only to get the sound we use. So next, fourth one is, so headset also one output device. Using headset, only you can hear. Using speakers, many members can hear the volume. Whatever you play, that they can hear. Okay. So next one is projector. So if many members are there to watch, that time we use this projector to display information or project the information on a screen. To project the information on a screen. On a screen. So in our DG room we have this projector, isn't it? So what are the uses? For DG labs we use this projector, or for some conferences we use this conferences, or for some seminars we use this projectors. So the information is projected on the screen, and someone will explain or many members can watch that. Isn't it? In DG lab what we did? We are playing. Teachers are playing rhymes or any related information about the subject, that we will play on the screen using this projector and we will watch that. Same for seminars and conferences also. In many big companies or offices, there they can use this projector to give seminars and conferences. So in DG lab we are using this projector, which is connected to the computer instead of monitor. So there we don't connect to monitor. We use this projector to project that information on a screen so that many students can watch that. Isn't it? So all these are the output devices. So what are the output devices we have learned till now? First one is monitor. So output device means on which you can watch the information, through which you can take the printout. Isn't it? Sound also output. Some picture also output. Some video if you watch, that also output. And whatever you draw, if you take that as printout, that is also an output data. So all those are output data. What are the output devices? monitor. In this monitor we have CRT and TFT. Next one is printer. So in this printer we have three types: dot matrix, inkjet, laser. So next one is speakers. To get louder volume we will use this projector. So this is used in DG labs, for conferences and for seminars. Okay, so all these input devices and output devices I will show you in the system so that you can remember better. Okay children? Good morning children. Today we are going to learn about input devices. So input devices means through which you can enter the data into the computer. So what are those devices we will see now. First one is keyboard. So from keyboard we will type letters, numbers and special characters, and we have special keys also there to work with those. Next is mouse. You can use this mouse to draw pictures and color pictures and to select any object. Okay, you can drag and drop any objects. Third is touchpad on laptop. Instead of mouse we can use this touchpad on laptop. Same. For that mouse, it has two buttons, left button and right button. Same here also like that, left button and right button, and this works like a scroll wheel. Okay. So instead of mouse we use this touchpad on laptop. Next is scanner. So you can make any image into the electronic image into the computer. So you can change any hard copy to electronic image into the computer. So next is digital camera. We can take pictures with this digital camera and we can copy those pictures into the system. After that you can make albums or you can display, you can watch those. So next is microphone. So with this microphone you can record your voice. Whatever you talk, that will be recorded into the computer. So next has headset with microphone. So headset you can listen to listen music or to listen anything. We use this headset, and with this microphone whatever you talk that others can listen. Suppose you are chatting with others or you are listening online live classes, that time you can talk in this and others can listen. So headset with microphone. So next one is web camera. So this camera, this we can connect to the laptop or desktop so that you can record any videos using this web camera. So next is output devices. So output devices means on which device you can display the information. You can display or you can take printouts. Those comes under output devices. So first is CRT monitors. Monitor is a display unit. It is also called as visual display unit. How many types of monitors are there? Two types of monitors, CRT monitor and TFT monitor. So smartphones also they use TFT screens. So this also uses TFT screens. Next printers. In printers we have three types of printers. So printer, what is the use of printer? To take the printout, whatever you see on the system. Suppose if you type any information, if you draw any picture, that you can take as printout on the sheet of paper using this printer. So that printout is called as hard copy. Whatever you see in the system, that is called as soft copy. In this printer we have three types of printers. So one is dot matrix printer. Next is inkjet printer. Third one is laser printer. Next one, speakers. To listen louder volume, then we can use these speakers. Projector. So to project any information on a screen, that time we use this projector so that many members can watch the information. So mainly this is used for seminars or conferences or many members to watch in a room on a screen. So this is the example. Suppose if some conference is conducted, that time see this is a projector and it is projecting the information on the screen, and the person is explaining and remaining will listen to that. Okay children.